Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna be my 37-week recap. I am currently 38 and 2 days pregnant. So yeah, if you guys want to know what happened throughout my 37 week, pretty much what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be like doing my recaps like weekly now, since I'm only like a couple days until my due date. So pretty much my 37 week, I started having hip pain, and it's only been in one of my hips, like my right hip, like on the inner thigh. I started hurting. My tailbone started hurting as well. Like, oh my god, like hurting. Like it felt like you know when you fall and you hit your tailbone like really hard, just like that. That's how it's been hurting. And my hip bone as well. It just feels like either I pulled a muscle or I've been working out like really like hard. But it's only on my right side where it's been hurting. So I don't know if little baby's been like resting on my right side or what. But yeah, so that was going on throughout the whole 37 week, which was pretty much last week, Thanksgiving weeks. And also I started getting like flu-like symptoms. I don't know if you can still hear it. I sound like I'm getting sick. And I searched up that pre-labor you get flu-like symptoms. You get like obviously like the congested. You also get some women get nauseous, some women are vomiting and all of that. I've been feeling nauseous this whole week. Not this whole week, but the week of my 37 week. I've been feeling nauseous, like I ate something, I feel nauseous. But it's not like really bad, but also I don't like being nauseous. I hate being nauseous. So yeah, pretty much that's all that's been going on. Like he's still moving good. He moves a lot. He just stretch, not like kicking and all of that and punching me and all. Most likely stretching. That's what he does. He stretches out. Like my side of my stomach, like he's all stretching. I will insert a video right here of him like stretching his little feet, and that's what I mean by him stretching. He just boop. So something really interesting happened towards the end of my 37 week, like exactly on the last day of my 37 week, which was Saturday the 30th, which was only a couple days. And I've already posted it on my Instagram, so most of you already seen it. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll leave it right here for you guys. I will most likely update you guys there. If I stop posting for Vlogmas, you guys will know on Instagram if he's here already or if I'm in labor already, you know. So yeah, anyways, going back to what happened on Saturday. I woke up, Max is snoring, don't mind him, but I woke up like at 5 in the morning on Saturday with cramps. Like my abdomen was hurting, so I felt like cramps. And obviously at first I thought, I was like, oh, Braxton Hicks, you know, they're gonna go away. So they weren't as bad at the beginning, and like throughout the morning, like when I woke up, when I went to go eat breakfast. And that same day I had my maternity shoot. So I did vlog that, so I'll put the vlog right here for you guys so you guys could see it, check it out. So yeah, I did my maternity shoot that day, and Jonathan and I were gonna meet up at the mall because I did it near the mall. Like, there's a really beautiful park over there, and like throughout the day I was cramping a little bit, but not as much. We were walking all around the mall. The mall is an indoors mall, so like it's a 3-story mall. So we were walking. I needed to buy some sweatpants for the hospital, which will be for the hospital bag as well. I'm gonna do a separate video on that. So I ended up buying some sweatpants, and then from there we went to the park because it was almost gonna be time that I told my friend to meet us there to take the pictures. So I'll link his Instagram, his photography Instagram down in my bio, my description box, so you guys could check it out. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going sidetrack. So we met up, and I was still cramping. They started getting a little bit more intense. I was not really timing them because I didn't think that they were contractions. I just thought that they were probably Braxton Hicks. That's all I thought. They're Braxton Hicks. So, ow, he's stretching right now. So we were taking pictures. We were walking around the park and like finding different places to take the pictures at. And I just kept getting like pain, and they started from my back to my front. And I know my mom has told me that they do the contractions start from the back to the front, and they just move their way down to the legs. So I still haven't had the ones from the legs, but the ones from my back and my abdominal were there, and they were starting to get intense. So after we were taking the pictures for like about, I would say like an hour or so, and they were still consistent the whole day. They were there. And then after the pictures, we went to go eat at Olive Garden, and it was actually my first time eating there. I would say the lasagna, bomb AF. Bomb AF. Anyways, so the Olive Garden is not that far from the hospital where I'm gonna be delivering the baby. So I was really getting, not really intense. I was still able to talk through them. I was still able to like get up. I was able to drive. Excuse me. But they were starting to get stronger than before. And so I told Jonathan, I was like, I think we have to go to the hospital to get monitored, just to make sure if there are contractions. If not, then at least just to check, you know, like we gotta be like ready. And I called my mom to let her know that I was gonna go to the hospital. I called my sister-in-law as well, my brother's wife, because she is gonna be in the delivery room with me, along with Jonathan. So we went, and yeah, I was having contractions, and I told the nurse, I was like, yeah, like I started feeling them from like 5 a.m. and they slowly started getting stronger. And she's like, yeah, you are in pre-labor. So she checked my cervix. She checked to see how far along, like how far along dilated I am. I'm only one, well, I don't know if I progressed already or if I'm still just 1 centimeter dilated. But she said I am 80% effaced. At first I didn't know what exactly that was, Like, what is that? What does it mean? But apparently it means that my cervix has thinned out 80%. And even before she started like moving her fingers or her whole fist, I don't even know, to check how far along I am, she's like, oh, baby's like really low. So I'm like, no wonder I've been feeling him really low, like really, really low. Like when I feel he moves his head, I can literally feel it in my vajayjay. That's how low I could feel him. So yeah, that's what happened on Saturday after, like, during my maternity shoot and all of that. At least I was able to do the maternity shoot, right? Right. So yeah, I'm 80% effaced. I am 1 centimeter dilated. And when I got home, I was getting ready to get on my bathtub, like to take a warm bath. But at first I had to pee. So I peed. And when I peed, and I wiped, I saw there was blood on my toilet paper. And obviously, having a miscarriage back in January and starting to bleed, like if you read my miscarriage story, not read, but seen my miscarriage story video, I mentioned that right after they did the ultrasound, like right after the one that they sticked in, I started bleeding. So I kind of freaked out. I will put the video right here for you guys if you guys haven't seen it. But obviously having that experience, I freaked out once I saw the blood. And I told my sister, I called right away my sister-in-law. I told her, I was like, hey, I think I'm bleeding. I don't know what it is. There's nothing else coming out. Like, there's no more blood coming out. And it was like when I first started my period, and it was like bright red. And also it was like mucusy. And it turns out my mucus plug has come out. Because after I took the shower, after yesterday, today, I haven't bled at all. So that's the only thing I like, for sure, I'm like, okay, it is my mucus plug that came out. Not, I'm not miscarriaging, or there's nothing else going on with the baby. So that's a good thing to know. So yeah, I lost my mucus plug. I have my next doctor's appointment this Wednesday, so in 2 days. You probably will see this video tomorrow, so it will be like the following day. So yeah, baby's trying to come out. But the thing is, right after having the contractions on Saturday, I had them all throughout the whole night until the morning. I couldn't sleep at all, and like during the night I kept waking up in the middle of the night because of how strong they were. Like, for me, they were strong. I know they weren't the real ones just yet, but for me, they were strong. They felt just exactly how when I would get my period. So that's why I know they're like not the real ones. So, and plus I was getting like hot flashes. I was getting hot, and then I was getting cold. I was getting hot and cold, like back and forth. So yeah, that's what happened that whole night. And then Sunday morning, I still had them in the morning, and that time they were going down to my legs already. And I inflated my big ball, and I started bouncing on it. I bounced on it like for an hour, almost 2 hours, and the hip pain went away. But right after the whole day, my contractions went away as well. Right after, throughout the whole day, my butt started hurting. Like the pain from my hip went to my butt, and then right now I still have like the hip pain plus the butt pain. I don't really get contractions. I've only gotten it like couple like times, like today being 38 weeks and 2 days. I had some contractions in the morning at 5 a.m. in the morning. I would say they only lasted like 5 minutes, and then I haven't had any. He's been moving. That's the only thing that I'm like, okay, he's okay. He's been stretching out and all of that. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened my whole 37 weeks pregnant until now. So yeah, let me know if you guys experience anything like this. Your bloody show. And my sister-in-law called it like that, like the mucus plug. Or having contractions and then not having them, like pre-labor contractions. And yeah, let me know if you experience any of these just like me, and how soon you guys had your baby, because I hope he comes soon, because I'm ready to meet him. I'm ready. So yeah, I love you guys, and stay tuned till the baby bump. And after that, please like this video and comment, like I said, any stories that you guys have similar to this one, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, see you guys on my next one.